Hello YouTube, you usually don't hear my voice, but I guess I'm gonna show you how to mod Halo today. Um, you'll want Blender, you'll want Foundry, and I'll show how to set this all up. You'll want Halo Asset Blender Development Toolset, and you'll want Osilios. I'm gonna assume you at least know how to navigate Steam. Um, Download Blender. Click on Releases. Should be able to use either of these. I usually click on full. Give that a few minutes to download. And lastly, Osilios. Just click on osilios.exe and let it all download. Alright, next I'm going to show you just how to set the mod tools up while all that shit's downloading. And it should be pretty much the same for all the mod tools. I'm just going to use Halo CEs for demonstration purposes. And you should be able to click on little gear, go to browse local files, and it'll just take you right to the folder where you have your stuff installed. You'll want to click on this here extract bat file, and a command line window will come up. It should take a while to do this. Oh, I guess we're doing this in Halo 3. Oh well. Um, this here 7-zip file, you'll want to keep that around in case you break anything. But that's like all the tags that the mod tools use. Oh no, dick error. Back to my original plan of doing this with CE, I guess. So click on the extract file, extract.bat file, and it'll just start extracting all the stuff. We're not gonna sit here and watch this command line go for the entire time. And our stuff is done installing. Should be able to click on your thing here and go to show in folder. And it's just like installing any other program, pretty much. I'm just gonna install it on my E drive. You can install it wherever. Osilios we can pretty much just use from the downloads folder, but for the sake of keeping things clean, I want to put it in its own folder on my E drive. And Blender is done. I forgot to mention you'll also want GIMP. Not postal, not the GIMP suit that you would use for, you know, fun, but the tool GIMP. Okay, that doesn't clarify things very much, but the image editing tool GIMP. And as soon as that's done, it should be pretty similar to installing Blender. Just like any other program. I almost forgot to mention erectile dysfunction. I mean Eldewrito. Um, again, it shouldn't be too difficult. There's a guide on the website if you need. This is not an Eldewrito specific video, but I still want to mention Eldewrito anyway. Just download launcher.exe and it will pretty much work like installing GIMP from the setup file or Blender from the setup file. Not really too much more I can mention about Eldewrito, other than you can port Halo 3 tags using Tagtool. Downloading Tagtool should be pretty similar. Click on the little thing under releases. Click on release 64.7-zip. And that's pretty much it. To command line thing, I'm not going to go too far with Tagtool at the moment. No, that's not what I want to click on. Fuck. No. Very useful program. Oh, I guess I gotta extract it. That's a little gay. And with Tagtool, you should be able to put it in your Eldewrito install. For me, I don't have a map. I usually just type in maps tags.dat, and this bit is important. You do not want to mess with your base tags. This will break your mod. You want to type in create mod package, and I'm just gonna type in tutorial test, and there you go. You should be able to work with Tagtool freely now without breaking your base tags. This is also pretty optional, especially if you're only modding MCC. But if you're modding Eldewrito, you'll want Epsilon. I'll link all of this stuff in the description, but just like everything else, click on releases, click on release 64, or blah blah blah. Download it and extract it. Just extract the whole folder. And there we have it. If you need to download any .NET stuff, go ahead and download it. When your tags are done extracting from your 7-zip file here, you should be able to find them pretty much in the tags folder. I think GIMP's installing at the moment. Come on. Come on. Anyway, your tags folder is where, like, everything is stored, from the weapons to the vehicles to the, like, even just the level geometry and the effects and stuff. And even just anything you can edit as far as the game engine. And it's the same with every Halo editing kit. I'm just showing in CE for the sake of saving space, and also because it's a bit more direct. But like if you go into vehicles here, I'll be back after this. See ya. I forgot my mic wasn't recording, so I'm gonna have to add this in later, but we're gonna show how to do the how to add Foundry and how to add Halo Asset Blender Toolset. You want to go to add-ons for the Asset Blender Toolset and go to wherever you put it. There we go. Click on it, install from disk, and it should say modules installed. And move the preferences window aside. You should see .as, .jma, and a couple others come up. For extensions, for Foundry, we can add a repository, and I'll link the repository to this in the description, but it's also on Foundry's website. And you just want to copy it in, pretty much. Like as the website says. But after you you do all that, you should just have your Reach editing kit. Or Foundry's for Reach. Foundry is for Halo Reach importing, and for Halo 3, 1, 2, 3, you use the Halo Asset Blender toolset. Foundry is Halo Reach Plus. And with Foundry, you can, unlike the prior things, you can not only open your data folder from Blender as well as everything else, you can open your tags folder, which is going to be important. I'm just going to delete everything from the scene, and I am going to click everywhere but where I want to click, first of all. Then find my tags folder for Reach. And you're about to watch a little magic, because Reach can just accept straight up vehicle tags right out of your editing kit, and it'll import everything, including like even the bitmaps for your textures. You always want to extract bitmaps, of course. And we're just importing the Space Banshee for fun here. The model faces in the negative Y direction instead of positive X like Halo 3's. So you want to rotate the whole model, or the whole thing, not just the model, but like the armature itself. Should be outside all these collections here. And our Z90, now it's in the right direction. And the scale is way off for Halo 3, but we won't worry about that right now. Actually, yes, we will. If you go here, you should set your end to 100,000 or something higher than that, even maybe. Set your clip start to 1. This will come in handy here in a minute. Find Halo tools and scale model helper. You go to Halo 3 or whatever older Halo you want, and I recommend using the original Banshee for a scale model for this. And it'll generate a scale model. That's way bigger than the Space Banshee from Reach. So we're gonna scale it way, way, way up. And it's probably never gonna be 1-to-1 with the Halo 3 Banshee, because it's just a different design, but we can get it close enough, I feel like. And that's a good close enough point. Alright. Delete your scale model, because we don't need it anymore. And we're just going to save this as Space Banshee.blend. To keep things short, I will cover importing this in a separate video. But I think we've got a pretty good start here. type cmd tool.exe and type extract import info as you see here. Find a level in your tags folder. Go to tags. Oh, what one do we want? Levels, multi. I think we'll go with the pit, which is Cyberdyne. Tags, objects. You don't want to type anything before your tags, because it's already running within your editing kits folder. Type tags, objects, levels, multi, Cyberdyne, or whatever the path is for the level you want. Cyberdyne dot. Oh, we want scenario structured BSP. If I can stay in the window. Cyberdyne dot scenario structure BSP. If I can type. Oh, stupid me. I thought it was in objects. What? I don't know why that crashed. Whatever, we'll import it. Just like as is, I guess. See if it works. Find my editing kit really quick. You'll find it in data. And then it should just extract it through like the same path it is in your tags folder. And Cyberdyne structure bad data. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I think I figured out the problem. The problem is I was running low on storage. You always want to make sure you have extra storage when you're doing this stuff. But, yeah, it should just extract like this. And if you go into Blender, import .s, like I just tried before, you should just find the .as file wherever you extracted it, or wherever the tools extracted it. Set your, you should see a little arrow here. You can press it, it'll pop out this menu. Go to the view button, go to end, and just type in something really big. And you'll notice this weird jagged fuckiness here. Say your clip start to 1 and it'll fix it. Alt-Z is X-ray in case you've never used Blender. And you should see the level geometry. Alright, that's Halo 3 extraction. Alright, now that I've shown Blender, I think I'm just gonna hop right in the mod tools and show like some basics. Uh, eh, what do we want to load into? Methinks Shrine Plus. I've done a bunch of things here, but I'm just gonna kind of show the basics of Sapien for now. It takes a little while, but it shouldn't take too long because I don't have very good lighting on this map. We'll get to all that fun stuff in the future when I learn how to do lighting. If you press tab, it'll just spawn you right in. This normally is not a spawn point on Sandtrap, but I added it there because you gotta have a spawn point. A little plus, and you'll have your little thing pop out with all your scenario data and your stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. With Sapien, your dot scenario tag that controls your like level and stuff. And so like Sandtrap is shrine dot scenario, for example. To add vehicles, you go to units, or objects, units, vehicles, press edit types. I'm simply going to add in, oh, what haven't I added in? I'm just gonna add the shade turret in. It should just take you right to your vehicles folder, and you press on shade.vehicle and it adds the tag. That's pretty much it. To spawn it in, you press on type, press on shade turret, and there's your shade turret. You right click and it adds a point for vehicle. How nice. Gorilla is your other tool for modding. Sapien is like your level editor and kind of your like testing area. Gorilla is your like data editor. So you'll probably never not see this stuff in red. Don't worry about it. That's just old tools being old tools. You'll always want to go to edit and press on expert mode. That you always want to do that. It's very annoying. I hate it. It's something you gotta do. We're gonna go to our... Let's go to our, Warthog, I guess. Or no, not the Warthog, what do I want to go to? I think the Banshee would be a better example. So you go to your path for your Banshee, go to objects, go to vehicles, go to Banshee, not vehicle. Should be in the Banshee folder. And I've made heavy edits to a lot of my stuff. So it won't be quite vanilla, but it's close enough. I'm just gonna get into the Banshee really quick so you can see the changes I'm making. We could do some very funny stuff to break the Banshee's vehicle type. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna go down to the vehicle types where we find your actual vehicle controls. And we're just gonna go to forward speed, and we're gonna add like a bunch of zeros. Will it work? It was fine before. Maybe if we add to speed acceleration a bunch of zeros as well. Oh shit! I hate it! I think that'll cover all the basics for the time being. I'll make more videos dedicated to specifics like vehicles and weapons and just all the other various tags and like how to do different things. Hopefully that wasn't too much. I'm terrible at making tutorials.